Hello newcomers. Today I'll be making a video explaining life at the International School of Manosque, or in French, l'École Internationale de Manosque, which is situated in the town of Manosque, that is in the Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur region of France. The combination of the school's name in French and the abbreviation for the region it's in gives us EIPACA. You might have noticed a curious word on the school's banner. If you haven't, the word is ITER. So, what is ITER? ITER, the way in Latin, is one of the most ambitious energy projects in the world today. In southern France, 35 nations are collaborating to build the world's largest tokamak, a magnetic fusion device that has been designed to prove the feasibility of fusion as a large-scale and carbon-free source of energy based on the same principle that powers our suns and stars. The experimental campaign that will be carried out at ITER is crucial to advancing fusion science and preparing the way for the fusion power plants of tomorrow. Basically, it's the world's largest science project. As you might have guessed, the school was built for the children of the scientists who are working on this huge project, but also for the local children as well. The school is surrounded by a hospital, a bakery, its own parking lot, and 2 drop-off lanes, one for buses and one for parents, as well as houses that are 5 to 10 minutes away where most students that attend the school live. This is the drop-off lane for parents. Do not park your vehicle here. If you need to park, then use the parking lot. This is a drop-off lane for buses and service vehicles. Under no circumstances can you drive here. The reason I'm insisting on this is because the direction of the school is most displeased at the beginning of the year when people park wherever they like. Now to start talking about the school itself. This is the main gate with its information board. These are the bike racks next to the main gate where students and teachers park their bikes. It is not allowed to ride a bike inside the school. The administration building is situated next to the main gate. For security reasons, you will need a special pass to be able to get in. Inside the administration building, you will find IPM's office, a parent organization that helps promote activities in the school, the Secrétariat d'Intendance, in other words, the person responsible for payment for the canteen, the school nurse, the teacher lounge, and finally, the director's office. This is a picture of the main pathway leading to preschool, the canteen entrance and the boarding houses, and behind us is administration. This is a picture of the entrance and exit to the canteen at school. The canteen at EIPACA is special because you have options of what you want to eat, and there are even special vegetarian meals. I don't know too much about boarding at EIPACA because I'm not a boarder myself. However, what I'm able to determine is that it's similar to other schools. That means that you eat and sleep at the school and do other things. This is a picture of the front gate and playground of the preschool section. It's located just up the pathway after the canteen. These are a few of the toys available to preschoolers. There are also small tricycles. This is a picture of the pathway to primary and secondary sections, the cultural area, and sports field. A few steps forward and we are at the front gate of primary. Just a bit further is the gate to secondary, and right at the end of the pathway is the sports field. On the right is the path to the cultural area. This is a picture of the gate and playground to the primary section. This is the playground. During recess, the students in the primary section can play table tennis. Note, there are no lockers in the primary section. This is the middle room. The reason I call it the middle room is because it's in the middle of the primary and secondary areas. In fact, it connects them. This room is used mainly to get to offices and for high school students to wait for their classes, especially in winter because it gets quite cold. Inside the middle room are tables and chairs, and it's heated. And there's a toilet. There's also a toilet in there. This is the gate and playground of the secondary school. Around the playground are classes and offices. In the secondary playground at recess, you can play foosball or table tennis. There are also lockers to store your bags and other stuff. These are the offices of important people for the secondary school. In these offices, you can find the subdirector, the pedagogical coordinator for the European section, and the pedagogical coordinator for the international section. These are the language classes, closest to the playground and across from the offices. This is a hallway to the different classes. These are math, ICT, computer science, and human science, history and geography classes. They are at the first exit from the hallway. These are science classes. They are furthest from the playground and are the last exit from the hallway. Here is a picture of the cultural area in the school. In this area, there are the art and music classes, the school library, the high school cafe, vie scolaire, and an exam room. This is the entrance to the library. In the library, there is one main big room where everyone is allowed. You can borrow books and go on computers. There are also specific places for reading. For high school students to study, there are special boxes with computers in them. This is an exam room, and at other times can be used as a meeting room. The high school cafe is a place where high school students can go to when they have free time. The door on the left is the art room, which is for art class. The door on the right is a computer room, which is reserved for teachers. However, high school students can use it if it's not occupied. The room with the closed metal shutters is the music room, where music class takes place. This is the vie scolaire, which literally translates to school life. This is where students from the secondary school go to find out if teachers are absent or to give in an explanation for their absence. This is also the place where all secondary students, except for high school students, must go when they have free time. These are different pathways to sports areas. This is the way to the gymnasium. This is the door to the gymnasium, which is at the end of the hallway. This is a picture of the inside of the gymnasium. Inside you can do extracurricular sport activities, sport class, and there is an an exam room. This is the pathway to the sports field. This is a small part of the sports field. The sports field is open at lunch so that secondary students can play there. It is also used for sports class. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good time at the school if you decide to come.